Welcome to this explainer of Friedrich Nietzsche's profound philosophical masterpiece, Thus Spoke Zarathustra. This explainer is filled with the most striking quotations from this work, lined so powerful they will make you want to read the entire book immediately. We're going to dive straight into the raw power of Zarathustra's prose, allowing his most self-contained wisdom to speak directly to us. We begin our quiet journey with Part 1, The Awakening. Listen to this. I teach you the overman. Man is something that shall be overcome. What have you done to overcome him? Notice how directly Zarathustra challenges us right out of the gate. He's framing humanity not as a final destination, but just as a bridge. It begs a deeply personal question, doesn't it? What are you actually doing to evolve beyond your current comfortable state? He expands on this, saying, man is a rope tied between beast and overman, a rope over an abyss, a dangerous across, a dangerous on the way, a dangerous looking back, a dangerous shuddering and stopping. Just imagine that perilous journey for a second. We are suspended precariously between our animal past and our highest possible future. It's quite literally a walk over an abyss, requiring immense courage just to take the next step. That brings us to Part 2, the diagnosis of the last man. Alas, the time is coming when man will no longer shoot the arrow of his longing beyond man, and the string of his bow will have forgotten how to whir. The real tragedy here is the death of human ambition. You know, when we settle for mere survival instead of greatness, our bow basically loses its tension. And without that tension, we can no longer propel ourselves forward into the unknown. Then there's this line, we have invented happiness, say the last men, and they blink. We really need to sit with this chilling image. The last man is a figure who is perfectly content, perfectly comfortable, yet entirely devoid of any deep longing or purpose. They've essentially traded the dangerous pursuit of true elevation for a tiny superficial blink of comfort. So what is the cure? Part 3, the prescription, the overman and the creator. To counter this spiritual decay, Zarathustra says, and whoever must be a creator in good and evil, verily, he must first be an annihilator and break values. True creation inherently demands destruction. You simply can't forge a new path or build a new world without first taking a hammer to the old dogmas and outlived moral tablets that are holding the human spirit back. Creation, that is the great redemption from suffering and life's growing light. But that the creator may be, suffering is needed and much change. This reveals something so crucial. Profound suffering is never actually meaningless. Rather, it's the essential forge required for bringing new light into the world. It frames our darkest, most painful moments not as pointless tragedies, but as the very fuel for our own self-creation. Who among you can laugh and be elevated at the same time? This rhetorical question from Zarathustra invites us to embrace a joyful, elevated defiance in the face of life's heaviest burdens. It's a call to a lightness of spirit, a soaring exuberance that transcends mere tragedy. You look up when you feel the need for elevation, and I look down because I am elevated. Let the quiet arrogance of that perspective linger. It marks the profound difference between those who are still desperately seeking validation from above and those who have truly achieved self-mastery from within. Moving to Part 4, the ultimate test of eternal recurrence. We arrive at the heaviest thought in the text. Everything goes, everything comes back. Eternally rolls the wheel of being. Everything dies, everything blossoms again. Eternally runs the year of being. Imagine the immense, crushing weight of this cyclical reality. What if every single joy and every single agonizing sorrow you've ever experienced repeated infinitely? The sheer enormity of this concept is designed to shatter our everyday complacency. I come back eternally to the same self-same life in what is greatest as in what is smallest, to teach again the eternal recurrence of all things. This is the ultimate challenge, to love your life so completely and so fiercely that you would willingly, no, joyfully repeat it for all eternity without changing a single detail. It is the absolute embrace of reality exactly as it is. Finally, Part 5, the resolution. One repays a teacher badly if one always remains nothing but a pupil. Now I bid you lose me and find yourselves, and only when you have all denied me will I return to you. Here is Zarathustra's ultimate paradoxical lesson. To truly honor a great teacher, you must eventually abandon them. True wisdom requires us to shed our reverence, break our idols, and forge an entirely independent path. Joy, deeper yet than agony. Woe implores, go. But all joy wants eternity, wants deep eternity. Absorb this final poetic truth. It is a stunning declaration that existence, despite all its profound and inevitable suffering, is ultimately justified by its deepest, eternal joys, because joy in the end outlasts the agony. Which quote hit you hardest? Comment below. As we bring this atmospheric explainer to a close, I want to leave you with that final thought. Which of these profound lines resonated most deeply with you, and what will you create from it? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more literary insights.